Hi everyone, welcome along to today's workout video. Today we're going to be doing a HIIT style class. There's going to be lots of different movements throughout this video, throughout this workout. So best to just follow along with me as best you can. Each movement will be in certain time brackets, so we'll be doing 60-second movements, 30-second movements. I'll keep you right all the way through though. The main thing is just to follow along with me as best you can. Before we get started though, just make sure you've got enough room around you. We don't actually need any equipment today. All you'll need is some space, some floor space to do some floor movements, and some space to move around a little bit. Make sure you've got some windows open if you're indoors, and you've got some water nearby to keep you hydrated, and you've got plenty of space, nothing you're going to fall into or anything like that. So before we get started, we'll go straight into a warm-up. So just in a standing position, facing forward, back nice and straight. We're just going to bring our shoulders up towards our ears, so nice big rotations. Just loosen ourselves up a little bit. Okay, let's change direction. Bring those shoulders right up towards those ears. Make those circles nice and big. Okay, well done. Now we're just going to bring our arms to our side, stretching our chest out slightly, and bring our arms in front and around, and give yourself a big hug, and back again. Alternate between which hand is above the other, and change. Just a few more. One more. Okay, let's get our arms moving in a big circle now. Nice big circles, make sure those fingers are stretched out, pointed away from you. Again, just loosen up those joints, getting the muscles working a little bit. Let's change direction now, let's go back the way. Nice big circles. Okay. Hands on your side, you're just going to lean to one side and change to the other side. Should get a nice stretch on your sides as you're doing that. No need to rush this movement. Just keep it nice and controlled all the way through. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. Okay, well done. Hands on hips. Nice big rotations with the hips now. Really make that circle as big as you can. Push those hips forward. Push that butt out. And change direction. Again, make the circle nice and big. Bring that chest down towards the floor as you push your butt out. Okay, back in a standing position. Feet just about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more. Keep the back nice and straight. We're just going to come down for some good mornings. And back up. Down and back up. Try and keep your back nice and straight while you do this. Help aid the pull on the back of the legs. Keep that going. Again, don't rush through this, just controlled, a steady pace. Two more. Last one. Okay, just in a standing position, bring your right foot up and just rotate the ankle clockwise. Change direction. And same with the other foot. Keep balance right first. Nice rotations with the foot, loosen up that ankle. And change direction. Okay, well done. Just in a standing position, feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed out in a sumo position. And we're just going to come down, bring your butt down towards the floor and push up. Down nice and low and push up. And push. Let's bring those feet in slowly now into the squat position, shoulder width apart, toes pointing roughly forward, down nice and low, and push. Keep that going. 3 more. 1 more to go. And relax. Grab yourself a sip of water before we go into the main workout. So again, make sure you've got plenty of space around you. We will be moving a little bit in an area, a couple of meters either side, there'll be plenty of space. I'm using a mat as well for some floor workouts. If you don't have a mat, don't worry. As long as you've got something comfortable you can lay on or go down to your knees on. Towel would work as well, just some carpet or a rug or something like that. But the main workout will be a series of different exercises, one after the other. Very, very little rest between. Most of the exercises will be 60 seconds long, unless specified otherwise. In that case, it would be 30 seconds long. So, we'll start off nice and easy, and we'll work our way up, make it gradually a little bit harder as we go along. And we'll start off with our jumping jacks. So, just in a standing position, facing forward, we're going to do 60 seconds of jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, here we go, 60 seconds. Get those hands nice and high. Just keep a nice steady pace, it's not a race. You're moving steady for the full 60 seconds. 15 seconds gone already. Keep that head up nice and neutral. Again, hands nice and high, bouncing off the ball of the feet. We're about halfway through this movement. Keep it going. "20 seconds left. The next movement we're going to go into is butt kicks. So again, you'll be in a standing position to start off with, and we'll go through it together. 5 seconds until butt kicks. 3, 2, 1, into our butt kicks. Bring your hands behind you, try and tap your hands on your heels. Keep that chest pushed out. Bouncing off the ball of the feet. 20 seconds gone already. Third of the way through this one. Halfway there. Keep it going. Not long to go now. Keep that going. Nice and steady. Ten seconds to go. Then we're going to go into bodyweight squats. 3, 2, 1, into our bodyweight squats, facing forward. Feet about shoulder width apart. Down nice and low. Bring your hands out in front to help with your balance. "20 seconds gone already. Halfway through this one. Keep it going. Facing forward. Down nice and low. Push up nice and strong. 20 seconds to go. Here we are, last little push on this one. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do side step squats. Make sure you've got enough space nearby. Down nice and low and squat. Touch the floor as you come down. Just at a nice steady pace. We're just keeping those legs working. Nearly there, halfway through. Get down nice and low. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That's the first section through. The next section will be 30-second movements. Start on the floor. Get a quick sip of water. Get your breath back. Okay. The next few movements are going to be on the floor. So again, use your mat or your towel or whatever you've got. First movement will be Superman. In the prone position, on the floor, arms nice and straight in front, legs nice and straight. We're going to raise our arms, our legs off the floor at the same time. We're going to go for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 30 seconds for this one. Keep it going, guys. We're halfway there. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get onto our backs. We're going to do ankle taps. 30 seconds again. Back nice and flat on the floor. We're just going to be tapping each ankle. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 30 seconds. Halfway there already. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get back into the prone position. This time it'll be 30 seconds plank. And that's good. Get yourself into the right position first. Forearms on the floor. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Keep a nice straight line between your ankles, hips, and shoulders. Try and keep your elbows on the floor in line with your shoulders. Sorry. Keep it held. Concentrate on your breathing. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take a quick second, and grab yourself some water, and we'll go into the next section. So the next section will be 60-second movements. Again, we'll start off on the floor with some glute bridges for 60 seconds, and we'll go into jumping jacks again, and then we'll go into shoulder circles and into shoulder taps. So we'll start on the floor with our glute bridges. Onto your back, sorry. Make sure your back is nice and flat on the floor, especially the lower part of your back. You can do that by tilting your hips up. Okay, hands by your side, heels on the floor. We're going to raise our hips to the ceiling. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Raise those hips. Keep them nice and high. Squeeze those glutes as you come up to the top. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and onto your feet. Go straight into our jumping jacks for 1 minute. Here we go. Hands nice and high. your body going at a nice pace. Bring those hands high above your head, bouncing off the ball of your feet. Halfway there. Keep it going, guys, you're doing really well. "15 seconds. Not long to go now. Next move will be shoulder circles, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Into a standing position. Nice and static, we're just moving our shoulders around. Keeping our arms nice and straight. Keep those shoulders high. Facing forward. Halfway through this, we'll change direction. Make your circles about the size of a dinner plate. Okay, 3 seconds and we'll change direction. Let's change direction. Going back the way this time. Gives you a chance to get your breath back. Keep those tension in the shoulders. After this, we'll be going into shoulder taps, so we keep a nice concentration on our shoulder muscles. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. We go into our shoulder taps. So start off in a push-up position, hands in line with the shoulders. We're just going to be tapping the opposite shoulder. Here we go. 2, 1, off we go. Right hand touches the left shoulder. Keep it going. Nearly there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest it. Okay, grab another quick sip of water before we go into our last section. The last section, we focus on the floor again. Make sure you've got your floor space available. We're going to be doing flutter kicks on our back. Then we'll be doing cross crunches, also on our back. And we'll finish up with 30 seconds in the plank position. All 3 of these movements will be 30 seconds long, and then we're done. We'll go into a cool down. Okay, let's go into our back then. We'll start with our flutter kicks. Again, make sure your lower back is touching the floor, your whole back is on contact with the floor. We want to tilt our hips up towards us. You can do that by squeezing your bum. Legs nice and straight. We're going to raise our legs up. And we're going to bring in one foot above the other. Here we go. 30 seconds. Just make it a nice controlled movement. Make sure those legs are nice and straight. We're about halfway there. 10 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring your heels onto the floor. We're doing cross crunches. Here we go, 30 seconds. Right hand touches the left knee. Left hand touches the right knee. Keep it going. Should we get a nice burn now? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back into the prone position to finish off. 30 seconds plank. Let's get our position right first. Forearms on the floor. 2, 1. Off we go. 30 seconds. Halfway there. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done, guys. Grab yourself some water. Keep your body moving even, and we'll do a nice little cool down. Again, make sure your windows are open. Make sure you've got some water nearby. Even after this workout, it'd be good just to keep moving around a little bit. Get yourself hydrated again. Just cool yourself down, bring the heart rate down. Okay, been working a lot of the shoulders at the start of this workout. So we're just going to stretch those to start off with. Bring your right arm across your chest. With your left arm, pull it towards your chest. And look over your right shoulder. While you're doing this, it might be a good idea just to walk around a little bit. Pace about, nice and slow. Just keep your body moving. Slowly just bringing that heart rate down. Okay, let's switch arms. Pull that nice and close to your chest. Look over your left shoulder. Just keep your body moving. Well done. Let's bring our right arm above our head. Bend at the elbow and pull down on the elbow to stretch your right tricep. Again, keep moving about. Let's switch arms. Hopefully you get a nice pull on the back of your arm in the tricep area. Well done, loosen that up. Okay, just in the standing position again, just hinge at the hips, bring yourself down towards the floor. Try and keep those legs nice and straight. If you feel like the pull is too much, if it's hurting, just loosen it up a little bit. If you're not getting enough, just pull into it a bit more. Again, just try and keep the stretch nice and static. Okay, let's come up onto our feet. Feet wider than shoulder width apart, nice and wide. Just going to lean to our right hand side, keeping those toes pointing forwards. Should get a nice pull on the groin area of the straight leg. Keep that upper half nice and straight, the torso nice and straight. Pull those hips up towards the belly button. Squeeze your glutes, that'll help with the stretch. Let's switch sides. If you feel like not getting much of a stretch, go down a bit further. Concentrate on the position of your back, make sure it's nice and straight. We'll make your feet a bit further apart. Okay, let's just come down onto the floor. Into a prone position. Hands in line with your shoulders roughly. We're just going to lower those hips down to the floor. Bring your head up as well, up towards the ceiling. Keep that held. Now come onto your knees. Keep one knee on the floor. Bring one foot in front of you. We're just going to lean forward, stretching our hip flexor on the left leg here. Make sure those hips are turned up towards your belly button. Squeeze your glutes, that'll help as well. To help increase the stretch. If you're not getting much of a stretch, bring your right foot a bit further ahead, lean more into it. You can also try and lift your trailing leg up a bit to help with the stretch. Hold that there. Let's switch sides. Same thing again. Lean into that front leg, keeping those hips turning upwards towards your belly button. Squeeze your glutes. Keep that back nice and straight. Show you a nice pull on the front of our legs, just below the hip area. A few more seconds. Okay, loosen that off. Get up nice and slow. Remember to keep hydrated. If you need to cool down a bit more, go for a little walk, get yourself outside. Just to bring your heart rate down, make sure we're nice and loose afterwards. As always, I always say this at the end of all the videos. Firstly, thanks a lot for coming along and watching and getting involved. It's great, some of the numbers that we're getting of people getting involved in the workouts. Good to see people doing a bit of exercise at home or in their gardens. But I would love to hear from more of you. If you've got any questions or would like any advice or tips, or just want to have a chat, feel free to get in touch with me personally. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for @ScottWoodsPT. That's @ScottWoodsPT. I'd really love to hear from more of you guys, see how you're getting on, and answer any questions that you might have. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and look out for some more videos coming soon. Thanks so much.